Hey YouTube fam, it's PBG Pretty Brown Girl. I just want to talk today about this angst I've been feeling among some of my online friends, especially the women, mainly the women, about turning 30. Now, as you all know, I'm already 30. I've been 30 5 times already. That means I'm 35. I'll be 36 this year. As a matter of fact, yesterday was my half birthday, which I do celebrate. But anyway, let me tell y'all something about turning 30. Turning 30 is like the best thing that could happen to you, honestly. You are still young enough to enjoy all the best things in life, but you out of your 20s, but people don't expect you to have much sense. When you're in your 20s, people really don't expect you to have much sense at all. So turning 30 is awesome because it's like your wisdom comes in. When I was about 27 or so, I used to feel like, oh, 30 was the worst thing, and it's going to be so horrible, and oh me, oh my, I'm 30. I'm going to be 30 in 3 years. But my best friend, Tara, she is 2 years older than me, so she was like at the brink of 30, right then. And so she was like, girl, what? Turning 30 is great. It's when your wisdom comes in. I was like, what you mean? She's like, the world opens up to you. It's like almost immediately you get this brand new perspective. You're more appreciative. You're more in touch with who you are. You understand things like totally different. 30 is great. She said, don't wear your hat that day on your 30th birthday. I was like, why not? She said, because your wisdom comes in, just shoot like a bolt of lightning from the sky right into the top of your head. It's magical. It's wonderful. And ever since then, I totally believed her. And it's like, when I turned 30, all these great things started happening. Not because, they a bolt of lightning, so to speak, strikes you on the head. But you're just mature. You just really are grown when you turn 30. You really know who you are by then. You really appreciate those in your life. You appreciate all the things you go through, all the things you've been through. You really, really you just feel alive. You feel so in touch with everything, but especially yourself. And I think a lot of us during our 20s, we struggle a lot with that, trying to figure out who we are and what we're doing and where we stand in the world. But it's that struggle that brings you to 30 where you definitely understand. You definitely understand. And I testify over and over and over to people about how awesome 30 is, especially for women. We don't even really start coming into ourselves until we're 25, and that's mostly biology. Anybody who studied a little bit of brain development knows that we basically still have our same adolescent brain up until 25. And then past that number, you start really growing into a real full-fledged adult. Forget all that. I went to college, and I did this, and I did that. All that stuff before 25 is simply efforts to get right. At 25, after 25, you moving steadily and surely towards the greatness that is 30. So I want all my ladies and guys who may be feeling anxiety about turning 30, just to change your attitude about it. It's a number, and sure, some bad things happen. That's when I found out, I started having migraines at 30. I found out I had high blood pressure not too far after that, but that's hereditary. But that's a lot of positives. And I really need you to grasp hold of the concept that 30 is wonderful. It's not the new 20. 30 is just 30. And 30 is great. So change your mindset. Decide to have something great at 30 because there are so many great things to have at 30. This has been a PBG 30 endorsement.